Hi there. If you've never seen one of my videos before, I talk about all sorts of random crap, just whatever's going on in my head at the time. But these are my thoughts and opinions on it, and also I swear, just have to stick the disclaimers in case it does anything, because I don't want my channel taken down for stuff I usually speak about. Gary Lineker. But yeah. So last week it was my birthday, last Saturday. And I went out on Saturday night, got absolutely twat spangled. Somebody was feeding me alcohol. Like, literally, there was just alcohol there the whole night. I can't remember half the night, but I know I fell over and cracked the back of my head. So I've got concussion at the minute. Hey! Happy birthday to me. But what I did this year is I made a month of it. Now, a lot of people, as they're getting older, I'm not going to celebrate my birthday anymore. I'm too old for all that. Fuck that for a game of soldiers, mate. I'm going the other way. I don't know how many I've got left, so I am rinsing this. So I treated my birthday this year like Christmas. So come August, I'm like, yeah, birthday month. From the 1st to the 24th, that was my birthday. Got prepped for my birthday. Had my garden done, got my nails did. Like all little bits so that I was ready for my birthday. But I knew that it was most likely that it was my birthday Eve that was going to be the best, because that's what happens at Christmas, right? Christmas Eve's usually better than Christmas Day. Well, on Christmas Eve, on birthday Eve this year, my son, who's 21, took me to see The Crow. Now, I'd wanted to see The Crow since they announced it. Now, massive Bill Skarsgård fan. Oh, I joined the Bill Skarsgård team at Hemlock Grove. Oh, me. Oh, Jesus. Massive fan ever since. The man's divine. So when, there's the photographs of him topless, you could see his little nipple and his tattoos. I'm like, mate, I am watching this. So for months, I've been like, I have to watch The Crow. Now, we've not been to the cinema all year. Now, I'll warn you, this is going to waffle, but there is a point to this. So if you want to skip through, or just stick it on double speed. Make me sound like a chipmunk just to get through it. Handy hints on how to get through my videos, because I do waffle, but I do make a point somewhere along the line. Blinking, you'll miss it often. But that's how I work. Anyways, I work up to shit. So anyway, a bit like Ronnie Corbett. Is it Ronnie Corbett? Yeah, Ronnie Barker with a good one, wasn't it? Sorry, Ronnie. But yeah, I'll take off now to get to my point. Anyways, so we'd not been to the cinema. We usually go a couple of times a year. Not been to the cinema all year. Other week, we went twice in a week. Went to see Deadpool and Wolverine. Absolutely effing ace film. Cannot fault it. Well, there's a little bit, like, she's got, in my personal opinion, at the end, she's got her hands in the wrong direction, because that was blue and that was yellow. That's just a personal thing. I'm like, why is she doing it like that? But that is a supremely personal bugbear. Brilliant film. And then on the weekend, we went to see Trap. They spelt it wrong. They put T instead of C. Like, literally, I cannot believe that is an M. Night Shyamalan film. Like, literally. But apparently the singer girl is related to him. And it just looked like a 2-hour-long promo for this lass's career. To be fair, it was the worst film I've seen in a very, very long time. And I was so excited about that too. But when we were watching the trailers, it's like, oh, The Crow's coming out. My birthday Eve. I'm like, look, I'm going to see that. I don't care if I go on my own, because I've been known to go to the cinema on my own, usually to watch BTS concerts. Shh. No, it's only to see BTS concerts that I go on my own. But I don't mind going places on my own. I'm like, I'm going to go and see that. But it weren't necessarily for my birthday. I just had to go and see that film. And a couple of days before, my son booked it for me. And he took one for the team, because it's not his kind of film at all, but he took one for the team, and we went to see The Crow on my birthday eve. And literally, it is testament to people will think whatever they see in the news, personally, right? If you're told by the media that you have to hate something, people will usually do it. And The Crow is a perfect shining example, in my personal opinion. Was it a good film? Yeah, it was an all right film. I enjoyed it. Would I have enjoyed it as much if it didn't have Bill Skarsgård in it? Absolutely fucking not. And if anybody out there knows, please leave it in the comments. Were they actually Bill Skarsgård butt cheeks in that film, or did he have a body double? Because I've been bothered, but I've got them. They're in there. They're burned into my brain. I ain't letting them bum cheeks go. Whoever it is, I need a photograph of this man, because I'm in love with his bum cheeks. Either that, or I'm in love with Bill Skarsgård's bum cheeks. But I'm in love with Bill Skarsgård. So. Anyways, I thought he did an absolutely amazing job. Thought the film was really good, right? It's not my kind of film either. The original Crow wasn't really my kind of film. This one, I didn't roar. Like, in the original, I was crying my eyes out. Was that because I knew that Brandon Lee had died? I can't remember. It was 30 years ago. But, like I say, 30 years ago. It's been 30 years. And right when I first learned that they were making that movie, there was hatred. You can't do that because Brandon Lee died on the first film. And it's like, right, I would have got that. I would have understood that. Except for one niggly little thing. They made a sequel to The Crow 2 years after the original. 2 years after Brandon Lee had died, they brought out 3 more films, apparently. One of my friends on Facebook enlightened me. They've done 4, as far as I'm aware. Second had Iggy Pop and Ian Drury in it, but steadily got worse, plus a TV movie. So they did all of this, nobody batted an eyelid, right? Because it weren't Eric Draven. It's literally because he played Eric Draven. But some bloke, oh shit, I did look up his name. I can't remember what it is. I do apologise. City of Angels, it was called, I think, the second one. And like that, basically they did sequels. Yes, it wasn't Eric Draven, but it was somebody who looked a lot like Brandon Lee, which Bill Skarsgård did not do. Right? Bill Skarsgård was a different Eric Draven, right? This dude who played a different character, but was still the Crow and had exactly the same makeup as Brandon Lee and exactly the same hair as Brandon Lee, and became the Crow after being killed by baddies like Eric Draven did. 3 films and a TV movie, nobody bats an eyelid. 30 years on, Bill Skarsgård plays a different variation of Eric Draven, and it's hated on from the second that it's announced that it's coming out. What, like short memories? Because 2 years after Brandon Lee died, nobody gave a shit about a bloke dressing up exactly like Brandon Lee and doing exactly the same things. Bill Skarsgård has at least put a different twist on it. It has been made for a new audience, for a younger crowd, for people with different lifestyles and whatever. That makes more sense to me than hashing something. He died, mate. We made a fortune out of that. We made a fortune out of that because he was dead. Quick, do another one. Keep it on the roll. Keep it on the roll. Come on. Money for old rope. And they carried on doing it. And we've just forgotten about that because we're not told to be angry about that. We're told to be angry at Bill Skarsgård and his lovely, lovely bum cheeks and his incredible fucking acting and his goddamn sexy body, and the head is just like literally fancied him even when he was dressed up as it, mate. Like bring them teeth up, mate. Eat me up, watch me go. Do you know what I mean? So literally, that's my point. We have such short memories, and people only hate when they're told to hate. If we had not been plugged right from the moment that they said they were doing that we should hate it, even the guy who directed the original has come out saying, yeah, it's a flop. Mine weren't. Like that kind of thing. It's like, yeah, mate, you're doing what everybody else is doing. You're forgetting in between those 30 years, a lot has gone on with The Crow before they decided to bring Bill Skarsgård into it. I want him to do another one now. It's just say, fuck you. I thought it was a brilliant Eric Draven. I thought it was really sort of opened up a lot about his character. Loved that. Missed the whole, we're going back because I've said to my son, we're going to watch the original because he's not seen the original. So I want him to know what the original is about. I want him to go, because we've had obviously discussions about this because we went to see the film together. So I've let him in on what I remember from 30 years ago. And, it still weren't his kind of movie. He won't watch it again. If somebody wanted to go and watch it, I'd go watch it again. Do you know what I mean? If they were paying to... I have got to pay to watch the old one though, but that's only £2.50. So yeah, so that's my point. And I posted it on Facebook, and a thing that the article of the old director or whatever from the original saying this one, well, alluding to this one being crap. And so I posted it on Facebook, and I said, yeah, leaving his memory, you only waited 2 years until after he died to bring out another film, and literally nobody read that comment. People were putting in the side, oh yeah, no, you can't do that about you can't remake it, because they hadn't read what I'd put. People don't pay attention. We're paying attention to the wrong fucking things here. Don't get me started on my stuff. But yeah, tell me what you thought. Your thoughts are. Tell me if you've seen it. Tell me, please, if they're Bill Skarsgård's bum. And if you got a screenshot, send it me on Facebook, would you? Yeah. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you for sitting with me for another ramble. Be back soon on something else when I've got over this concussion from cracking my head on the pub floor last Saturday night. Take care, and I'll see you soon. And never forget that I love you all. Bye. Oh yeah, subscribe if you want to.